Handstand, woo!
Pussy.
Almost. That was almost a handstand.
Yeah. Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Aftershock.
Your hand and your leg is
Season 3.
Don't dare knock down my Coke.
Don't you dare get in the way of Steve, human being on the roster.
Alright, welcome to the Aftershock Corner Season 3, Episode 16.
Oh wait, 316.
Yeah. This is going to be the last week of the Aftershock Corner.
I'm holding the belt upside down.
And Steve, you're not in the shot.
You're not getting shot.
Am I getting shot? I was getting shot Friday.
In the face?
But anyhow,
someone shooting loads in the face on Friday. You into that type of shit?
But anyhow,
that kinky shit?
Feel that kinky ass shit.
This is the Aftershock Corner Season 3, Episode 16. This is going to be our last week of the show because pretty much school's over until September. Which makes Chris sad. This is going to be the last week of the show. He's up lying awake thinking about it every night.
Contemplating what I'm going to do with my life.
I was gonna say,
moving on with my life.
I was gonna say, you ever watched 13 Reasons Why?
Ever watched 13 Reasons Why you should get GTA 5?
I get it.
You don't have GTA 5.
You said that 2 months ago.
I had it. Sold it.
2 months ago you said that.
What the fuck would you sell unless you didn't have a new one?
Well, I got rid of Xbox 360 and pretty much after that. I'm playing through more Court Towers right now.
Hey,
I got openly betrayed.
I just want to start with you. Well, introduce yourself first.
I am the 3-time
No, 4 time.
4 times, sorry. 4-time.
I didn't know how many times you won it.
It's really Booker T.
4-time. 4-time. Undisputed. Aftershock Corner champion. Kentucky.
The man who has been contacted by the
Authorities.
celestial beings of the world and have been informed that my life force will be completely drained this Friday and I won't be able to be on the show anymore. Because I'll be dead in a cemetery with green
Down by the river.
zombies.
With casinos and hookers and beer.
Down by the river.
Actually, screw the hookers and screw the beer. Go to the casino.
And
Are you living in a van down by the river?
And I am the host.
With the least.
I'm the Rock on the Red Page. Steve Cook.
I'm the host, Owen the Birdman Finch, and this is
Your former, the now depressed, Aftershock Corner heavyweight champion of the universe, of the planet, of the world, El Vagabundo.
Which is Spanish for something.
the Drifter.
I have a good nickname. I have a good nickname for him. El Puta. Which, actually no, El Baby, which means slut. Or how about this? Pendejo.
Weekend?
Pendejo. Asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Because I am an asshole. But I've drifted away.
So Vagabundo,
I drifted away.
Drifted away.
I'm the drifter.
I have a new nickname.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The King Aputo Loco.
What does that mean?
King of Crazy Chickens. El Puna!
I would be saying, Mr. I am going to die on Friday in Spanish.
Mint.
Mint. I've drifted away.
So I guess that El Vagabundo is gone now.
I drifted away.
He drifted away.
I drifted away.
Just away.
I've already drifted away.
They gave him the Beat Boys, they freed his soul. He's gonna get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. Alright, let's get things started here with some raw notes.
Right. So
As he pushed the camera in the wrong
Chris
direction.
was supposed to do the raw nose, but
He
Who the
drifted
fuck
away.
is Chris?
El Vagabundo was
Jesus.
supposed to do the raw nose, but
Hey.
He's got his
Don't
phone.
you dare.
Okay, this is gonna bug the
That's
shit.
the reason why.
I'm officially
I've
Mr.
Shut up.
I am officially Mr. Boy I'll morir el viernes. That means Mr. I'm going to die.
Alright, so do those raw notes.
El Veggie is
We're going
back.
to talk about Raw, SmackDown,
Vag.
NXT, and some other.
El Veg.
So, Charlotte?
And X5.
6-pack.
Oh,
1, 2,
X-Pac
3
has
Kid,
a
the Lightning Kid, Cannonball Kid himself.
Oh, it's still on, right?
Yeah, it's still on.
Okay,
I just moved it.
Alright, I got it.
F you.
In English, it's Scott Steiner. In this going on, Chris, usually known as L. Scott.
Oh, Scott.
I'm great.
We'll call you
You shut the fuck
So
up.
name when what happened and everything.
L. Scott
So
Steiner.
what happened on a date and time that no one knows.
Both of them have first
So
name.
we the date.
May 1st.
May the April the 24th be with you.
I think it wasn't April 24th, was it?
No, it's May 1st.
I didn't change
April the 24th be with you.
What the fuck?
It's May the 4th.
I was thinking to change the date.
You fool. Alexa, sexy Lexi Bliss with our championship celebration.
Should we talk about what the hell happened over the weekend?
And
With a certain diva?
Let's talk about that first.
Should we? Because we ripped apart Paige for so long. Why
yeah.
not?
Yeah.
So I was surfing the net, the universe, because I'm the drifter.
What were you looking
And I was
for?
drifting around the net, and I happened to search up someone, as you might know her as Ashley Fullier, otherwise known as Charlotte Flair.
Otherwise known as Dan Beatty.
So she had some interesting photographs of her naked body online. Not impressive, by the way.
No, not impressed.
Not gross. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it ever again. Gotta claw my eyes out afterwards.
I'm not gonna say anything about her and her appearance. It's quite frankly what happened to her is rude. Same thing with Paige, same thing with Victoria. The person that's doing this is the fucking busy thing.
Right. Obviously they are. I mean, it's their personal.
Yeah, it's their
It's their personal photos that they obviously don't expect to leak, but
Then it happens.
shit happens all the time in that way.
I find it funny how fans are, they're quick to defend Charlotte, or to their analysis of Charlotte from what happened to Paige.
What happened to Paige? Because Paige is like, I think this like,
They ripped her apart.
yeah, I think this is maybe like 5 or 6 pictures of Charlotte. It's like videos upon videos of Paige.
Yeah, no.
Like
She got ripped apart.
She got ripped apart, and Charlotte's got nothing so far.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, yeah, no, but basically, she's getting ripped for something that she didn't do.
Yeah.
Well, she still made the videos, but
It's not. It wasn't. Because that doesn't make any sense, but it wasn't like consensual between her and the person who leaked it. It was like
yeah,
he stole it from her and leaked it.
yeah. Well, that's was the fault.
Yeah.
Paige now leaked her own.
Now
Victoria's
Victoria.
too.
And then
Maria.
that was months ago. That was like when Paige.
Maria.
Somebody else got hers.
Caitlyn.
Caitlin's on it.
You guys want to back the audience, but I'm being serious with this one when I say the audience is kind of sick nowadays. So.
You ever notice that? We're a bunch of weird monkey things.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, it does suck what happened. Now it's tough because I can't watch Charlotte's matches the same now.
I know what's under.
I know it's underneath the clothing, and I'm not impressed.
And now I can't watch
I'm
the
like,
same
and
match
you,
the same.
you know what I say to that? Oh my God, women have nipples buying my entire childhood is ruined. One more. One more. The other weird thing is too. Ready? Men have boobs too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
And we both have nipples. But for some reason ours are just not.
Ours are normal.
For some reason ours are not vilified.
Yeah.
Ours are not censored out of freaking children's films, unlike others works of art. There's a naked woman in the restroom in Disney. That's just funny.
Yeah, they had to take it out.
Yeah. Where's Linda? Same thing with Jessica Rabbit.
Rescues one yesterday. But anyways.
We're getting
Great
way off
movie.
topic.
But anyways, so Sexy Lexi in a championship celebration which was like, I don't know, I thought it was kind of pointless.
I liked it.
I mean, it served a point, but it was
Oh
like,
my God.
I don't get it.
So what happens is she comes out and says that she forced Kurt Angle to have him all come up there, which probably didn't happen because I don't see her like getting in Kurt Angle's face.
Well, she has to look up at him.
Yeah.
So, hey, Kurt, yeah, I want a pedestal so I can be as high as you.
Ready? She's not. Ready? She's the only girl that doesn't even get her knees to do a blow.
Yeah.
So you dick height, so what's the point?
So then, she pretty much goes around and trashes all the women's division, all the faces pretty much, except Tina.
Yeah. And then
she
she
gets
she bumps into like Nia Jax.
Because you want to know why? Because You don't really need a backhander Brooke because you all know.
And she's absolutely.
But she trashes Mickey James, saying that she's the reason Mickey James came back to the WWE and made her relevant again. She trashes Sasha Banks, saying that she beat her to become #1 contender, even though Nia Jax did the damage. And then Sasha was like, I beat you last week. He's like, yeah, that meant nothing. Who's the champion right now? I beat you last week.
Countdown.
I beat you last week.
I let you wait. She literally.
Yeah. And then she bumped into Nia Jax.
Guess what? Sasha Banks is like a non-story in this story.
Yeah. And then
She's somewhat relevant now.
She bumps into Nia Jax, and then she looks at the Nia Jax, and I thought she did the good heel thing by saying, "We're good, right?" She's like, "You're naturally gifted over all these other women." No, Nia Jax, you know, she was lying through her teeth right there.
And then she goes up and stands on a pedestal, and then
puts
she
down Bailey
in her family, and then Bailey smears her off the fucking pedestal.
I like
which
that.
I laughed hysterically.
And then all the women just
I was like, how could you have not expected that to happen?
Yeah. And then all the women just started fighting with each other.
And that brings up.
But I like this segment here. I thought Alexa Bliss was very good here.
I thought, yeah, because she's a fucking heel.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, she's a great heel.
But she's a great micro. Right?
Yeah.
I liked how Bailey was just sitting there pissed off and waited. Like if it was me, I just would have jumped on.
I don't think she looked at Alexa the entire time until she was on the pedestal.
Yeah.
Like when you just if I had lost my championship and I was like being talked down,
what I would have changed about the segment is I would have had her cut the whole promo on the pedestal.
Yeah, like I would have had her cut the promo on the pedestal, turn around and look at everyone.
Yeah.
Instead of walk around to everyone and then before you get to Bailey, get up on the pedestal. Like I would have done it the entire. I would have had the show like open up with her on the pedestal.
Well, you know what I would have had? I like this segment and I was like, me and John probably were thinking the same. John, you were probably thinking the same thing in the beginning. We wanted Juan to open the show.
What if Braun came on and destroyed Alexa?
He says,
I'm not finished with you!
I'm not finished with you yet! Again, she's the only woman in the world. Doesn't even get her knees at all.
Especially for Braun.
Over
Braun actually get on the
Braun's almost 7 feet tall. She's already dick height.
Right? Braun's like way up here. And she's like,
she probably has to get down to like tippy toes for Braun.
It's like, it's sucky something.
No, this one afterwards. So I was like, are you ready to birth?
So, who's Alexa's boyfriend right now again?
Murphy.
Murphy. So,
whichever one is
really
Murphy.
And Alexa's be like, do you hear something, honey?
Door back is open.
I'm not finished with you yet.
It's gonna run it.
Alright.
So these are this 8 women, I should say.
8 not men. They're not. These are men.
Where was this gonna pop his head in?
Bailey,
Sasha,
Sasha Banks, Big Tits Brooke, and Mickey James versus Ema, Sexy Lexi, Nia Big Woman, and Alicia Fox.
Was they forgot about the whole thing that happened with Noam Dar and with Swan, but they brought it up on 205 Live the next
Who
night.
won this match?
So the
I actually did not watch Raw, so I have no idea.
So the faces dominate Alicia Fox for a long ass fucking time.
And then the
I
heels.
forgot what I was watching.
I forgot Alicia Fox was in that company.
All the heels
I
dominate.
saw her a couple of days ago.
All the heels dominate Sasha Banks for a long ass time, and then Bailey gets the hot tag on, I believe, Alexa Bliss. And eventually the finish comes when Alexa Bliss hits the DDT on Bailey for the win. I was actually fine with Alexa Bliss getting the pin because it wouldn't have
She's a champion.
Yeah. Something I read online the day afterwards is apparently a lot of people were impressed by Dana Brooke's performance, and I was just thinking.
Really?
I was just.
Did you read it?
No, I mean, I noticed that. But
No, they're just now figuring this out.
But I was just thinking, like, it's pretty much what you said about, you know, who from the Shield. This match shielded Dana Brooke's abilities.
Exactly.
Being with Charlotte and being with Emma really shielded her abilities as a wrestler.
That's why she did so well, because she didn't do anything in this match. She was there
in showers. She was decided to Spartan showers.
Yeah.
So,
but this match would rate maybe like a. Well, how do you rate matches on Raws?
Numbers.
No, I'm not doing numbers. I'm saying what you said.
Actually, I'm saying
yeah, because
So opening segment was good, served the point.
And the match
was really bad.
I actually didn't mind the match.
Thumbs down for me, because I want to see two women going at it.
I did not like it.
Not fucking 4-on-4 cluster.
We were supposed to have a tag match with Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss versus Sasha and Bayley, and it turned into this 8-woman tag match. I mean, obviously we know the rematch between Bayley and Alexa Bliss is coming, and if Bayley just wins the title back, then how many title changes will that be if no title doesn't change hands again?
Well, you got 21. I got 22. Yeah, blackjack. I got 2 of those too.
But then
playing against me on cheat.
But then on to the next match. This match is bad.
Enzo Amore versus Luke Gallows.
Enzo Amore had Big Cass inside. Gallows had Carl Anderson inside. Did Enzo and Cass? I don't know if Cass cut the promo. Do you remember anything they said?
Nope.
You can't teach that. You can't teach that.
Anderson and Gallows attacked him before the match started. I thought they were just going to lay low. There was going to be no match, but Enzo and Cass fight them off.
You can't teach that.
Gallows and Anderson.
He put the Raw exclusive right after that match.
I did that on purpose.
And then he put the rest of the show on.
And then Gallows dominates Enzo Amore for a while. Enzo Amore makes somewhat of a comeback, but then Gallows beats him with a flapjack. What's a flapjack? You know, the thing he used to do when he was Vestas for his finisher.
He lifts him Gallows pole or whatever, yeah.
And then this match is really bad. Enzo Amore should not be allowed to wrestle for as long as he did. Because
Enzo Amore shouldn't be able to wrestle at all.
Yeah.
So
this match lasted way too long.
Enzo boring.
It's like he
does the same thing over and over again.
He knows how to wrestle, but it's like
this match was way too long for him.
Can't wait for tonight, guys. That's all they really chanting.
They don't even have to speak this for the whole Raw. I mean,
all night long, guys. Get ready for it.
Yeah, you know what?
Next, Neville was backstage, and TJ Perkins, we find out later on, has been changed to TJP. I guess whoever was writing the show messed up and forgot that his last name was Perkins. Was like, oh,
it's not short enough as it is. His name's Theodore James Perkins. It's his real name, TJ Perkins.
If I'm going to sign for TJ Perkins, I'm just going to write TB&J. Oh shit, I meant to write TJP.
But TJ Perkins, TJP comes up and says, so I guess Austin Aries is on your level, because I know he's had to take those cheap way to get yourself disqualified. And they never said that he didn't mean to pull the referee. He just said that the referee was out of position, and he said that. I
like how they're like a heel tag team, but he just keeps them.
Never said that they have. Never said that they have to work together to get rid of their Austin Aries problem. TJP or TJ Perkins, whatever you want to call him. It's like Theodore.
You know how like make those signs where everyone's
Teddy Burke.
Hey Ted.
What up,
Yeah.
Hey Ted. Hey Ted Burke.
Camera then have everyone
Hey,
flip
you
up
play
and say
Ted?
much worse.
We're gonna make a bad
Like TJ.
No, but I'm playing that again.
Everyone's
That's
on
what I'm
TV,
doing.
everyone flips the sign.
I
suck my dick.
But anyhow,
Teddy P.
TJP like our Austin Aries problem. Never says that if we take care of our Austin Aries problem, then you could probably be in line for a cruiserweight title match.
Yeah, never gonna happen. Good, because he doesn't deserve it. He didn't do anything.
I do not like
I don't want to see TJ Perkins on that show ever again.
Just TJP now.
Seth Rollins promo.
He comes out. He talks about how he's happy that he finally was able to get payback on Samoa Joe for injuring him.
I guess the payback is payback now.
Yeah.
I guess that payback doesn't mean anything now.
Yeah. So then
Then Rollins is gonna get his payback.
yeah. So then Seth Rollins says now that he's beaten Triple H, now that he's beaten Samoa Joe, he says that he wants the beast. He wants to wrestle Brock Lesnar for the WWE.
It's gonna be so weird this time around because Seth is the face and Brock is the heel.
Yeah.
Like last time it was Brock was the face and Seth was the heel.
Well, Brock's still getting chewed.
So then Finn
Balor
comes out and says that he recommended him for wrestling.
Random thought. No, actually, I could have went back and watched and realized it wasn't bad. People remember doing because it actually meant something to people that were really for it.
It sucks.
It sucks.
No, I'm talking about.
Okay, no, we're moving on.
No. So then Finn Balor comes out. He says he wants a title match. He never got his rematch from when he lost it, and he talks about how he Seth Rollins with an injured shoulder.
I just thought it was when Jericho came in and said we want title match. That's what it kind of sounds like it's saying.
Yeah.
Me what? Title match.
So then the Miz comes out. No, who came? Was it Dean or Miz who came out next? I think Dean came out next, right? I think Dean did.
I think Dean came out last.
No, I think Dean came out first because Miz.
Either way.
I think Dean came out first and says pretty much that they have to settle for wrestling for the Intercontinental Championship because Brock's not going to be on. He's a fighting champion. So I love it. They said it. It was kind of weird. They switched from talking about the Universal title to the Intercontinental.
I know. Yeah, that kind of confused me.
Like I'm like, okay. I thought Ambrose was going to ask what title match, but instead it made the IC title seem important because he had guys like Rollins and Finn wanting to fight for it. But
so
it kind of felt like to me like, well, we're not going to get a Universal title match, but the champion's not here. I guess we got to settle for the Intercontinental.
So then we get the number one contendership. So Dean gets on the phone and calls Kurt Angle.
Well, then Miz comes out first.
No, because he came out after Dean.
But he came out before he got on the phone and called Kurt Angle. Because Miz came out and said that none of them are fit for a title match.
They were all in the ring at the same time when he called.
Yeah.
All of them were. And so he calls Kurt and says that
I guess someone gave.
I guess he like played up like Kurt Angle was screaming at him.
Yeah.
But this is a screenshot of him just having like the messenger up.
Yeah.
And not actually.
But this was putting him. It was a different way for Kurt Angle to make a match. I thought what was gonna happen was he was gonna call him like, but I'm coming to the win right now. Or something.
Yeah.
I thought
he was gonna call him and like no answer.
Yeah.
And then he would come out and announce it.
Yeah.
So we get that.
He was saying a text message for some reason.
Yeah. So we get the main event is a triple threat match for the number one contendership for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship between Finn Balor, The Miz, and Seth freaking Rollins.
Which we'll get into that match later on in the show. But then we have a WWE performance. I like this segment. I like the name of it that they call it on YouTube. Titus O'Neil catches Apollo Crews speaking with the enemy because it shows Apollo Crews talking to Beauty and the Mandies. And Heath Slater's giving him advice about what to do with his kids. He talked about how Heath Slater gave his kids a talk when he was like 4 years old. And then Heath Slater talked about, Apollo Crews was talking about how he has 7 kids and my first one's on the way. And then Rhino with the crack in his mouth is like, 7 that he knows of. I think Rhino's just been and then Titus O'Neil comes up and they go away and Titus is like, why are you talking to the enemy, man? You could have just come from you and followed advice. I'm following you in 2015.
It's so funny that Titus O'Neil the Father of the Year thing.
Yeah.
Then you got Father of the Year, Raw heel. I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
No, here's the best part too. He's the Father of the Year, right? You remember what? And then at Monday the Day
Kiss his son.
Yeah.
Open mouth kiss of the son.
That's a great.
Titus. So then we have cruiserweight action with Tony Nese, Brian Kendrick, and Noam Dar. This was Rich Swan here because I were in Jack Gabla.
The whole point of this match was to promote 205 Live.
I don't even know what happened. Don't care. No one cares. Match sucked.
I'm glad to see Kendrick and Tozawa back on the block.
Rich Swan too.
Yeah, and Jack Down, he's been on the block. And talk about, I feel like they were
Tony Nese too.
They're not even pushing him anymore. Remember they were pushing him like high to the moon for like.
Yeah.
I know the face team won, but I don't remember.
I don't even know. So then Cesaro and Sheamus, they come out, they cut a promo about how the Hardys are like a feel-good act or whatever, like what nostalgic tag team that that they just brought back for like reactions.
And they took away the WrestleMania. They took away the WrestleMania moments.
Yeah.
But I thought that made sense because they did actually. So
they did because it was their moment.
Yeah.
He's back from Bulgaria.
John Smith is back from Bulgaria. Well, he's been back.
I have a question. Why is your cousin bitching about not getting a title shot on SmackDown? Because he deserves a title shot.
Why is he
actually turn it?
Why is he
stripping now?
What?
Why is he stripping now? You see, because they don't get enough money from WWE. They don't put them on TV.
That's a question. So what's gonna happen? So Rusev says he's gonna quit. So when he says he's gonna quit SmackDown, does that mean he's quitting the whole company, or does that mean he's gonna go to Raw?
He's gonna quit. He's gonna come and work for his father in the Delhi. Could you tell
Rusev?
Could you tell
The Delhi
Rusev?
man.
Could you tell Best Delhi man in all of Bulgaria.
So to you, he's Uncle Rusev, right? Since your cousin.
No, he is Uncle's brothership.
Okay.
Could you do me a favor and tell Lana I'm very sorry for all the blue wrestling and 32 comments I made about that. It was her first match.
No.
It was her first match.
You don't get a pass.
And trained for like 2 years.
You don't get a pass.
And anyhow, so there's no reason to come along. This talks about how he's gonna when they flip a flat.
No, we didn't do the rest of it because
Oh, Cesaro was
yeah,
gonna be right
so,
off.
yeah. So Cesaro and Sheamus come out. They look like they're fucking they're in matching outfits. How cute. And they look like that. They look like comedy, like cartoon villains.
My favorite line. They don't set the bottom of the tag team division, they all the bottom. They do like that thing with their thumbs.
I was like, so they're a piece of metal.
And I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool. But then the Hardys come out, and guess what? They're not broken yet. So and then Jeff comes, when they come up to the ring, there's no selling the injuries as they come to the pay-per-view. Especially Jeff, who got kicked in the back of the head and hit his fucking face off the
I actually thought this promo was building up to be them becoming book, and by the way, they were talking about how they were nostalgic. The Hardy Boys should not have been on Raw. I didn't think they were gonna be, because like Cesaro and Sheamus were about to leave, and then the Hardy Boys just came out anyway. So
yeah.
But I like this bulk segment overall.
I do. I like it. I like it overall.
The Hardy Boys should not have been on Raw.
Cesaro and Sheamus, you know, they work both good as heel and as phases. I don't know why you're about to become a stupid gimmick. And then,
What the hell?
I like that finger. Wait, that swap faces from all of them?
Yeah.
The Miz and Maurice.
So they get interviewed, and then Dean Ambrose interrupts it and says, why do you put all that Joe? What the hell? What gimmick is this?
That was a stupid fucking gimmick.
What is this gonna be?
I know he didn't leave the whole room this time.
What is this gonna be? Who are you?
He's Fantasio. So
anyhow,
let's ignore him because he's a
so,
sucker. He's the lunatic
what's
with
your
a
reaction
fridge.
to this concept?
He's the lunatic with a fridge.
But anyhow, so
That was dope on Randy Orton.
so the Miz and
That he
so
ran
Dean
with the
Ambrose-
Flintstones.
so Dean Ambrose says, why do you use so much hair gel in your hair or something? I don't know.
There's something stupid funny.
That was pretty funny, yeah.
So Heath Slater versus Apollo Crew. Not sure if local drummer or Sheamus' new gimmick.
You, Bagman. Take a look.
You see it? Wait, no! Wait, come here.
I'll pull it up.
I want that to be the thumbnail, but I didn't dip water with his joke.
Basically, Sheamus is a weird ass for a freak.
But anyhow,
He's a mixture of him and Richard.
so we had Heath Slater. We had Heath Slater. After we,
A practice man number 2.
I am Parachute Man number 2.
So you're a piece of shit of the original.
No, it's version 2. Parachute man version 2.
One mistake.
Somebody vote. We vote number 2.
Hashtag 2.
Okay, now we will version 2. With the 2.0 actually, not just 2.
I am
What's your
Parachute
hashtag
Man. I am Parachute Man hashtag number 2.
Yeah. Anyhow, so we had Heath Slater with Lino versus
Apollo Cruz.
with Titus O'Neil.
Apollo's getting the win, so it don't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
The match, I don't really think the fans cared about the
I don't
match.
care about the match. Afterwards, they took another awkward father-son selfie again.
And finally, photobombs it. You know, what I don't mind this story. This storyline's at least something that they're trying. So.
They're trying to get Apollo Cruz over.
Yeah. And actually, I think it's working because.
It's because he got more of a reaction this week than he's gotten.
And Titus O'Neil actually is pulling off this role pretty well, actually.
This is so near than anything.
Well, how do you feel, Joseph? You were front row when he opened hits his children.
Yeah, it's right next to the kid. I asked him, did your dad do that outfit? He's like, you'd be surprised.
Johnson, we didn't even really get to have your reaction to the show. Let's try to go.
Because you didn't watch it.
Johnson, did you watch?
I
Let's SmackDown to the Rusev on SmackDown.
I watched the segment with Rusev. Did we explain? I can explain why he wants the title.
Okay.
I have a title now.
Yep. You stole that belt from.
I did not steal the title from him.
He borrowed it.
You borrowed it?
He actually told me to tell you that about that. He couldn't not have stolen that.
Oh wow.
Wow. Man, I really feel bad for John right now.
So I can help him?
He's in some serious pain.
John is taking care of him now, making sure that
So he's in good hands then.
the balls, making sure that his balls ain't bruised.
I want in on some of that.
I'll take on now.
There
Take on. Don't worry.
There goes Parachute Man version 2.0. Oh, anyhow, let's get
So, Jaden is trying to go promo.
he comes out and gives us an update to the guy that destroyed Johnson's cousin in a Hell in a Cell match. And
So, John's out in Mongolia right now with Lana, and they were doing some pretty funny stuff, but then Braun Strowman showed up and told him he wasn't finished with it yet.
Wow.
You know,
They're all
Braun's
out
a
there
good,
now, huh?
you know, Braun's a good friend of us.
I'm gonna go get the Raw.
you're gonna go what?
I'm gonna go get the Raw match.
Alright.
I mean, where Parachute Man wrote his fucking name on it.
No, Parachute Man version.
Yeah, I don't know why my notebook's out here right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why either. I don't know why there was a backpack over here.
Yeah, Cody cut this promo. He gives an update on Braun Strowman. Did you know your buddy Braun Strowman sold pretty into himself?
That's what he told me that he did.
So, we have Seth Rollins in a backstage segment.
No, we didn't finish talking about so
Backstage segment.
Bray Wyatt comes out, he introduces himself to Kurt Angle, and he says this can be very easy for you and this can extend extremely difficult.
Really
So,
weird fuck that
Stupid promo that should never even happen as usual.
It did set up what happened later on in the show, I guess.
I'm just
Seth
giving
wrote lines.
example of why I don't like Bray Wyatt. Just same thing every time.
You ever be high on shrooms? You see repeat the same shit over and over again.
Is that why Bray Wyatt was
She's
beaten?
alive, man.
Seth Rollins backstage.
Chef
Rollins.
So
That's
Dean
good
Ambrose comes up
announcement.
and interviews him and says, how do you feel about going into your match
Like
tonight?
something you know kings do.
So then Seth Rollins says he's feeling pretty good about it. He feels confident he could win. And then he says, I'm looking forward to Lesnar for the IC title. They kind of went up the history from a few years ago that I was happy about. And, Seth Rollins like, this is a different Seth Rollins now than it was back then. This is a different, more driven Dean Ambrose than it was. It's always pretty funny.
Austin Aries versus Blandkins.
So now it's just TJP. I didn't really know that because I knew it was TJP. So,
Theodore James Perkins.
I like the match.
Theodore or not?
Austin Aries and TJP always have good matches together. I thought TJP did a good job working over the knee of Aries. Aries wins with a discus 5-0. And afterwards, TJP takes out his knee and gets him into the knee bar and injures Austin Aries, I guess.
They only injure us.
But he'll be back in 100 goals, so he's not really permanent.
He's permanently injured. Permanently put on the disabled list.
Yeah.
Chucky Finster backstage.
Finn Balor.
Dean Ambrose comes up to him. And
what? Another little red-haired douchebag start wrestling.
Hey.
But Dean Ambrose comes up and asks him like the night. And one funny thing is Dean Ambrose says, you need to eat some collagen, man. Have a donut. Balor eats the donut. And then you see Elias Hansen play with his control. I wonder if his cousin Alvaro Bruno was there.
I drove him to the arena.
Yeah. So wait, I just got a question.
Driving around on that.
How
The
did you
tractor wasn't there yet when I showed up.
Just a question. At NXT, was Elias Hansen's last match. Why was he disguised as you? Why didn't you?
Because he stole my gimmick.
So how did you guys have to talk about?
We had to talk about it backstage. He said, hey, can I use your gimmick? And I said, no, because it's mine.
So are you gonna sue him for gimmick infringement?
And then he just freaking beat me down and took my gimmick.
So are you gonna sue him for gimmick?
No, we're on good terms right now.
Okay.
He said he was sorry. He just wanted to use my gimmick, and I said it's okay.
But now you can't wrestle with Alvaro Bruno because Elias Hansen he ruined it.
We're good though. We're good boys.
But anyhow, so Elias
We're good
Hampton
brothers.
comes up and Dean Ambrose says, can you play some hardcore walk or something? And Elias Hampton just looks at him and then he just keeps playing and walking away.
That's so on the
Oh,
water.
and here he started eating his banana.
Yes.
Yep. I fucking that man just like has a fucking bundle of bananas on him at all times.
In the main event. In the Continental
You know,
Championship.
it's Goldust backstage.
Oh, sorry.
You have the Goldie. You can't forget about Goldust.
So the Golden Truth won to wrestle the Hardy Boys for the Raw Tag Team
Skinny
titles.
Dust.
Yeah, not that dust anymore.
And Kurt Angle says, you win lost back record is no like wait. Because on Raw, we go by win-loss back. We don't go like been dropping out for 6 months and then all of a sudden, fight for
Track
champion.
record.
Now,
I can't say.
Now, Luke Johnson's cousin has an exception. He has,
No, he
he has,
doesn't.
he has
He has no excuses.
excuses. Excuses, right?
Excuses for what?
Excuses.
There is no excuse. For what?
You're an excuse.
Excuse you.
Anyhow,
Excuses.
Bro.
Who's up?
Anyhow, so then we have the main event. No, then Kurt Angle says they're going to do a, on Raw this week, they're going to do a tag team tournament match where the winner becomes the number one contender to the Raw tag team titles, and we know who's winning that. Because the team's announced what, Cesaro and Sheamus, Gallows and Anderson, Enzo and Cass, the Golden Truth.
The Golden Truth is gonna win.
Yeah, and there's a fifth team announced for it.
The Golden Truth.
I always said two.
The Golden Truth again.
The Golden Truth fights in the match.
I'm not going to be too disappointed if they won this one, but I know it's about.
The Golden
There's a fourth team in this match.
The
No, 15.
Golden Truth.
There's 15 in this match.
The Golden Truth?
No, it's
The Golden Truth?
no,
The Truth Golden?
It's-
Hardy's match.
Oh, Beauty and the Man Beat, they're going to do it too. My bad, sorry.
Golden Truth.
So we have the main event. It was a triple threat Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders match. Finn Balor versus the Miz.
Golden Truth.
Not in this match. Finn Balor versus the Miz
Golden Truth.
with Louis inside versus Seth Rollins.
Finn Balor versus the Miz with the Golden Truth. This is Seth Rollins with the Golden Truth. But Finn Balor with the Golden Truth.
So who's
with
corner?
Golden Truth and ringside with the Golden Truth panel.
Who's referring?
The Golden Truth. with the Golden Truth all over the fucking ring aprons, all over the ring posts, and all over the ring pad, and all over the ring mat.
So who's the timekeepers?
The Golden Truth.
Are they in the crowd too?
The Golden Truth.
Are they watching it? Are they the only ones watching on TV
The
too?
Golden Truth.
You know who Johnson's parents are?
The Golden Truth.
You know who Steve's parents are?
The Golden Truth.
Guess who your parents are?
The Golden Truth.
Guess who John Cena proposed to at WrestleMania?
The Golden Truth.
See what they did.
The Golden Truth flipped over the ambulance
Oh.
that Roman Reigns is in. No, the Golden Truth flipped over the ambulance that the Golden Truth was in.
Yeah!
The Golden Truth is the Golden Truth off the loading dock.
I can't unsee
The Golden Truth won the Raw Tag Team title. The Golden Truth, the Golden Truth, and the Golden Truth.
the red ass.
The Golden Truth on the World Heavyweight Championship. The Golden Truth.
I just got it from like, I just didn't do that, it was fucking.
What about, does the Golden Truth fucking the Golden Truth?
Yeah, I've seen the Golden Truth fucking, so that's already started.
The
I
Golden
mean, you saw the
Truth.
Golden Truth, one of them was the Golden Truth fall off the
Fall
ladder.
off a ladder and
What's the other Golden Truth?
go through a table made of golden truth. And I stole like 15 Golden Truth t-shirts.
Okay, we need to kind of get back on topic before we do any
Golden
further.
Truth and
Let's go, come on.
Put on Golden Truth stretcher.
Alright, so we have the main event. It was Finn Balor versus the Miz with Maurice. We had Finn Balor versus the Miz with Maurice versus Seth Rollins in a triple threat Intercontinental Championship. I like this match a lot. This was my favorite match of the show. This match really made the show too long. I like that the Miz is trying to have Seth Rollins and Finn Balor fight each other.
Johnson. What the fuck are you doing?
They're gonna hit me in the back and then the championship.
The fuck are you doing, Golden Truth?
And then you have the finish comes when Seth Rollins is going off on everybody, hitting suicide dives on everybody. And then Samoa Joe comes in and hits him. You're naughty on the floor. And so they're going to continue the Samoa Joe Seth Rollins program with them.
You missed that program.
And then it's down to Finn Balor versus The Miz. And Finn Balor goes for the coup de grace. But then Bray Wyatt.
We should have waited Shadow Man number 5 to come to the show today, and then just come to me nothing.
Yes. I agree.
I'm not lying. That's the golden truth. Should have dumped on the duck tank.
Made out of golden truth.
So Finn Balor goes for the coup de
Focus
grace.
could probably get it.
Bray Wyatt's chain
Shadow Man
goes
number
off.
4.
Hits a sister Abigail on
Then again, he's
Finn Balor. And then the Miz
Shadow Man.
opportunistically takes a spot, covers Finn Balor, gets the win. So now the Miz is
So the Miz won because the coup de grace was interrupted.
Yeah. So the Miz is now the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. I love the match a lot. It was way in with match. And I also like it because we actually know where each guy's going. Balor's going to feud with Wyatt, which we know who's winning that feud, Johnson.
Johnson doesn't know.
Well,
John knows.
I have inside knowledge. How the hell do you think I don't know this?
Yeah.
Is it true that Bray Wyatt will be changing his name back to once?
Is it true that Bray Wyatt would change his name back to Wade Bryant
With Husky Harris?
with the golden truth as the man it is?
And we know that Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe's feud is going to continue with happy though. And then the Miz is going to feud with Pete Ambrose to
They want to be
There's a secret message in here. I'm serious.
The golden truth?
Yes, there's a friggin' message in here.
The golden truth?
Wait, what is?
Yeah.
What it said?
You found the secret sea of Mexico.
What is it?
Oh, right. So Smack It Down happened on
Mexico.
May 2nd,
What
did you think of Raw overall?
I give it
this.
a golden truth.
I'll give it
I
a
looked up, you say,
8 out of 10.
oh, so there is.
I give it a golden truth.
We're going to go Raw overall, Johnson.
Nice try, Johnson.
I don't watch Raw because quite frankly it airs like 3 in the morning when I am.
Yeah.
And you know what? What's the night
Bro.
Steve, what do you think of Raw?
YouTube. Discusses.
Was it a golden
You want to know something?
It was good, but it wasn't as good as seeing half of the golden truth
One
fly
thing-
through an audience and go through a plastic table.
There's one thing that's very valuable to Tuesday.
I thought it was Johnson.
Don't matter, I make up the name as I go along.
Okay.
I prefer to keep it a mystery.
Alright, Johnson, why don't you do the SmackDown notes?
I will do the SmackDown notes because that's what my cousin is.
Well, you wasn't on the show this week.
It don't matter.
But your cousin technically isn't on that show.
He's on the show, but not on the show.
He's on the show, the golden truth is.
Here you go. Johnson, talk about SmackDown. Read the SmackDown notes. Read every single thing.
This. Yep. I got a bad idea.
You got a bad idea?
I have a great
Bad idea.
I have a great idea.
Who are you?
I am a guest. Ow. Ow. So we gonna talk about SmackDown?
Yep. Alright, Johnson's gonna
Okay,
be.
you ready?
Ow!
Oh, you didn't leave Chandler! You told me to leave
God.
him.
God damn it, golden truth, get out of here.
Alright, read the SmackDown notes. Johnson.
Reading the SmackDown
You
notes.
step Johnson, whatever.
John Sevi.
WWE SmackDown, how about May the 5th?
Shit.
I got that right, at least, right?
No, May the 2nd, I misread it.
Oh, okay.
May the 2nd be not with you.
At least I got that one right.
Now I know.
You wanna
Keep
know?
your person, man.
Do you want to know why I screwed that up?
Why?
Because in Bulgaria, they never teach you how to read.
They teach you to read a Bulgarian?
Well,
So you
never
never
your
figured
puny American mind, you don't understand this. I don't read English.
Why
You don't read
He
English.
doesn't, so he doesn't read the English.
No, but I've learned through John how to read. Unfortunately, he can't read either.
That's true, Johnson. That is very true.
Jinder Mahal backstage.
So,
Why you, brother?
So,
so what do you think?
I can't read. I can't read. Get out of here.
So Johnson, what do you think of Rusev's old tag team partner?
it's the nutshell. What in the fuck is this? Look at this.
It's a group chat. It's a group chat that somebody made.
What is it?
That's it.
What's the name of it?
It's the nutshell.
I'm involved in much weird
With
shit.
Patrick Star from that weird SpongeBob show in the Sweater Desk.
But anyhow,
Jinder Mahal backstage. Explain, please.
so I just have a question before I begin. What do you think about
Did John,
your cousin's tag?
watch that weekend out?
John's still up there being great, my mom.
So what do you think of
Getting touched by Lana too.
what do you think of your cousin's old tag team partner being the number one contender in the WWE?
He thinks it's absolute bullshit.
Exactly.
So anyhow, Shane McMahon comes up. Jinder Mahal's all happy he has the title. Shane says that belt doesn't belong to
Shane?
me.
Who the fuck is
Jerry,
Shane?
that's like near India, right?
No.
So Shane McMahon
Maybe
comes up
they
and
were
says
close.
that title doesn't belong to him.
Close, yeah.
So he makes him
He's
give up.
already having a photo with the championship that he didn't win.
So Shane's like, give me.
Then when they take the championship away, it looks like he looks like a spoiled child that gets a toy taken away from him.
Yeah. He's like, that doesn't belong to you. I'm gonna go return to the rightful WWE.
Like Eric Young.
And then he says that Sammy. Then he says that Jinder Mahal. Then he says that Jinder
There's
Mahal.
some place for the rest of SmackDown review. Look at my back.
So then he says that. So then Jinder Mahal said. So then.
Get out!
So then Shane.
Get out! Look, looks terrible. Get out.
So then Shane McMahon says that Jinder Mahal is gonna have a match right now next against.
Don't talk about my backswing.
Don't ever talk to her back.
Why jumping? Why sun go up? Let it go down. I jumped over the bear. What you want, boy? Wait.
I can talk to Big Show.
He's like in the curtain, so. What you want, boy?
So,
Anyhow, Shane McMahon tells Jinder Mahal that he's gonna have a match right now against Sami Zayn, which makes sense because they can't Sami Zayn. They're coming up with the WWE What was the next?
Get out.
Jinder Mahal versus Sami Zayn with the Singh brothers.
What do you think of the Singh
Do they
brothers?
really sing? Do the Singh brothers actually sing?
I never heard him sing, no.
Do they actually sing?
They're actually Bollywood. They are Bollywood.
That fucking piece of shit over that Jinder?
Yeah.
I don't know what Bollywood is. I know the word. That's all I know.
It's an Indian version of Bollywood.
It's like Indian flicks.
They used to go
Like
like
their own
this.
version of like,
They used to go like that.
I don't know.
I know they do this thing.
But anyhow,
Is it just like an Indian like production? It's not like
Yeah, that's what it is.
for, like horror movies and whatnot. It's just like
No, it's basically India's version, especially the Western world's version of Hollywood.
I mean, I watched the band.
but anyhow, Chris. So let's put this. A month ago, the night after WrestleMania, Sami Zayn squashed Jinder Mahal, and he had Jinder Mahal actually defeated Sami Zayn. What?
Watch
they look at it.
Get out!
Hey, come on, have a look. Tell me how it looks.
You look terrible. Get out!
Come on, let me just try that one. I don't know what it is.
Get out!
Oh well, this match.
Look like your boyfriend. Get out! Shut up!
Okay,
Shut up!
Bye,
Don't
Sam.
do it to the way. Get out!
bye.
I didn't really care for the Sami Zayn. Obviously, Jinder had to win because he was the WWE champion.
Becky Lynch backstage.
Oh, did we miss a segment? The Jericho segment. Welcome to Jericho SmackDown. AJ Styles comes out and says that if you get by Kevin Owens tonight, you'll be facing me for the red title. Jericho goes to put him on the list. Kevin Owens comes out and says that he's going to destroy you and that he's taking the US title.
I'm working on it.
And insults AJ Styles. Styles saw Luca, and Shane McMahon has security break it up. Did you ever have a Johnson? Did you ever have a fight broken up or not?
No, because I kicked that ass over there.
What is he? You have to keep your cousin back. Sometimes he gets something.
You know that was me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll stick that extra for the sun to shine.
What was after the Jinder Mahal segment?
It was Becky Lynch backstage.
So the best example of all time.
What's the name of that group in Italia?
Headbutts.
The Welcome
Welcome
Committee.
Committee.
They offered Becky Lynch to join. They say that the reason is because it's not fair that Charlotte Flair is getting the SmackDown Women's Championship match. So, Becky Lynch says that she'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
Oh my God! Get that off the.
What is it?
Wait, no. I don't think like that was like
Who's the next match?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
I knew that was gonna hit that.
Show up again. Did not show up again. And then Dolph Ziggler was watching the match, watching the
Dolph Ziggler?
Dolph Ziggler was watching the match backstage, and he's like, he was just with some random indie guys backstage.
Dolph Ziggler.
That guy looked, I swear to God, KSI. It looked exactly like him.
Yeah.
I don't think it was though.
But Dolph Ziggler says, this guy hasn't even shown up at SmackDown pay-per-view is being built on him. He's pretty much talking shit about Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon's right behind him. And he says, you know, Shinsuke Nakamura has introduced himself to me twice. And then Ziggler says, why don't you watch my match and see what I get to sing Kala tonight?
Ty Dillinger versus a New Day.
See, this is around the time where Ty Dillinger could like squash Jinder Mahal and rest up the ladder. But this is what happens when you make a job with the number one contender to the WWE Championship. So,
Vince McMahon here. Alright, what are we gonna do?
all you did was take your glasses off. All you did was take your
I'll
glasses
sing listening to Doctor.
All you did was,
We're getting my sex out of get the whole big get dropped.
all you did was take your You realize that,
That'll
right?
get good too. I'll do that much.
All you did was take your glasses off. Am I the only one that's
So they can hold the championship upside down too.
You're done making around the back side.
I get a good friend.
Uh-oh.
One would be good. Leave me alone, Steve. I'm playing golf. Alright.
Then one of them.
Oh!
Hey man, you beat me with a bill.
He's too knocked out right now. He's just got hit over the head with a championship.
Braun Strowman. I don't know how he broke his freaking shoulder hitting the door. He's supposed to be a beast thing. Breaks his shoulder hitting the door.
He's a raw. You also hit blockers too, though.
Yeah. Did you actually watch that back yet?
Yeah, we did.
It was pretty funny. I remember
I'm not finished.
Like, get away! Get away!
No, he was like, I'm not finished with you.
Okay. Next segment.
What's the next segment? No, did I talk about? No, wait, Ty Dillinger defeated Aiden with an F5 and like a knee to the head. And afterwards, Aiden English was flying.
Previous shot and Morrow.
I like him over now, though.
I like Morrow. He's a nice man.
Not Braun,
He was a nice man. Nice man.
Does Rusev still call himself Handsome Rusev?
Of course it does.
I know how to talk much.
But you know what I am?
Handsome Johnson?
Slightly more handsome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Chris Jericho backstage.
All he needs now is a hot wife.
He calls Renee Yanwani, which is pretty funny. And he's talking about he's going to retain the U.S. title and put it under this Kevin Owens feud. And then he sees Aiden English flying backstage. And he puts Aiden English on the list for flying. And then he puts Lonnie on the list for flying. Just because why not, right? Did you make the list, John Siff, or no?
We don't make the list.
I've been
I am.
You are ready to do that.
Guys, I don't make the list. I am the list.
So you have a tattoo of everyone who's on the list on your belly.
Nope.
That.
No.
What's up?
No.
Right up. Listen.
Every bum.
Yes.
Next segment. So let's play an interview.
She talks about how all the welcoming committee did was deny the inevitable, how she's going to eventually become the brand new SmackDown Women's Champion. And then,
to become the SmackDown Women's Champion.
and then the welcoming committee come up, beat the crap out of Charlotte Flair.
Oh crap, they're sacking again. All better.
Naomi Charlotte versus
Not done yet. Not done. Johnson wasn't done yet. Wasn't done yet.
and James Ellsworth.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
And then, so Naomi just comes out by herself because Charlotte Flair was laid out backstage. And like the was looking right up at everybody.
Clearly, makes a great entrance.
So they pretty much just the heels pretty much just dominate Naomi for a while after.
Their heels?
Yeah.
They're just Heels?
Yeah.
Is it the bottom of your feet?
Yep. So then eventually Charlotte Flair comes out, and she shows someone the injury, but then when
Sells injury for about 15 seconds, and then no sells the rest of the match.
and then she gets dominated because she's so injured. So they work over her ribs for a while, and then eventually Naomi gets a hot tag. Carmella defeats her with a roll-up, so Carmella has a pinfall victory over the SmackDown Women's Champion.
The SmackDown Women's Champion.
So then they beat the crap out of Naomi and Charlotte Flair, and then Becky Lynch comes out, and she sees everybody laid out, so she's like, John said, what are you doing?
John has to mutate. That's what I told you, the curse of curse is real. It's cursed you.
So then, was after. Yeah, so Becky Lynch acts like she's gonna join the welcoming committee. She shakes everybody's hand. She acts like she's gonna hug James Ellsworth, but then she throws James Ellsworth into Tamina Snuka. And then, she tries to fight them off the best she can, but the numbers game catch up to her, so they beat the crap out of her. That's it.
Literal crap being eaten out of her.
Yep. I don't really like the welcome committee stable. The Becky Lynch needed to turn heel. On that stable, but Becky Lynch was overall the segment.
Yeah, one thing I heard was it.
What?
The Bram Charlotte fight.
No,
Someone else.
there's someone else. There's a second.
New Day promo.
Well, it was Devin Charlotte.
It's a new day. No, it isn't.
I can't wait to see them on SmackDown.
It is a new day.
Sin Crap versus Bull.
Who is it?
Sin Crap versus Dolph Ziggler.
Who?
Wasn't Sin Crap like
Sin Crap.
Sin crap?
Wasn't Sin?
Sin ass the crap.
So wasn't Sin Cara like Rusev's bitch for like a while?
Pronounced
It
Hanukkah.
was not Rusev's bitch.
Hanukkah?
He was Rusev's bottom bitch.
Yes, this is number
Then it was like destroy him and like throw a wall one time.
Yes.
Question.
So Rusev's so good he can win a match with a wall and back on television.
London, we're referencing you. We're referencing you.
Oh wait, no, I didn't talk about this in Sin Cara match.
He kicked his ass. That's all you needed to know.
You didn't say he kicked his ass.
I give
Don't
a call,
say like
so
shit about
if
shit.
James would be like,
I didn't Sin Cara. Were you in Sin Cara gonna watch Avatar together or something? Or?
I hate Avatar. That movie blows.
So why was Sin Cara? Well, Sin Cara seems like didn't Sin Cara?
Like really, it blows huge chunks.
Didn't Sin Cara? Wasn't Sin Cara?
Yes.
You don't like Avatar?
No. If I wanted to watch someone learn the power of anti-racism, I would watch Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner. It's literally the exact same film except with duplicate.
Plus, the movie was kind of just all hype. It was good.
It's all that.
Avatar.
Do you think that's what the way Sin Cara was dressed? Do you think that's how what he was doing when he went home?
Sin Cara is...
Something happened.
Sin Cara is all back home.
The one got backstage.
Something happened.
Wait, what was that?
The Fashion Files. What the fuck is the Fashion Files?
You don't know that?
Fashion Files.
You ever seen Law and Order or
Can I talk about it?
Yeah, I talked about it.
Fashion Files was a rip off of Law and Order where Fashion Police, Rizongo, Tyler Breeze, and
They know who was in that character.
they were giving out fashion tickets.
If anyone should be good at fashion, it's this kid right here.
I'm a fashion student.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest, even though they did kind of get that shot at nowhere, the difference between them and Ginger is they weren't losing all the time, they were winning and losing. This makes a little more sense because it's kind of, I guess you can buy off as more believable one.
Plus,
They're growing on me.
well, yeah. Plus, they can't do
They
American
turned
Alpha.
face. They won their one.
They can't do American Alpha again. The Ascension sucking on heels. Primo and Epico are heels. Rizongo and the New Days are on SmackDown again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finish Jericho.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, wow.
You were done. Kevin Owens versus Chris
Not done
Jericho
yet.
for the US belt.
But did you see, by the way, when you were showing it, you showed Vince McMahon both out and got arrested on that episode? Did you see that, Steve? Yep. Okay, continue. John, you saw this match. You could shit all over this match. Did you see
Iron Link Stunner.
John said it's different. John.
No, we can't really have the same opinion for some fucking reason. I don't get why.
I don't know. It's like you're the same person.
It's like as though we share the same
In a
brain.
bizarro world, maybe.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, you have to go to class actually anyways.
Good luck to
Wait,
you.
John has to go to class too.
John's already in class. He knows what he has to do.
John already knows.
Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens.
You want to talk about the match, Johnson?
How do I sum up this match?
Sum it.
Good in-ring action, good brutality at the
Good
end.
psychology. Uh-oh. 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 Let's go!
I knew it! I knew it all along.
John, now the joke's ruined.
Oh.
Now the
my
joke's
God.
ruined.
You'll be surprised actually. You bought me borrow your sweatshirt and we happen to love the same letter. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sure. Or is it really John Seth wearing a John mask? Big.
John wearing a John mask?
Alright, we'll see you. Are you just going to sign out and then leave?
More than likely.
We're going to try to keep the show going because we only have one more.
Braun Strowman's still out there. But
We only have one
I'm
more.
paying a lot of.
We only have one more thing to talk about after this, so.
I might be back.
No. You won't be.
Chris Jericho, Kevin
So
Owens.
talk about the match.
Chris Jericho?
Jericho.
We're sorry you got cut off. Talk about the match again, John. So.
You.
Thank you.
Because you have one of the greatest wrestling minds ever.
Precisely. I don't know why they don't hire me. So the only reason why Chris Jericho won the belt is so that they can shoot the angle on SmackDown.
Yep.
So they literally instead of building this up for another pay-per-view, they give it away on free TV.
Yep. Was doing the super sweat match right out of Backlash.
They're not Jericho has been written on TV. So you're fucked.
I can't.
So
I'm
that.
going to see the face of America.
Okay.
The true face of America.
But doesn't Rusev and Kevin Owens don't Rusev and Kevin Owens not get really get along with each other?
They don't, but me and Kevin Owens either.
Open.
So how does Rusev? Oh, I'm guessing that's going to be an episode this week.
I don't know if it is, but I can't take it seriously.
I gotta show you guys a funny video after this.
Okay. So Kevin Owens pretty much won the U.S. title back. One with the pop-up powerbomb. How many title changes is that, Joseph? I don't know if we can keep it count.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. That's actually, no, say that. That's 22.
22?
It's 22. God, put that in the chat.
Well, you
Tell
technically
John to do it.
I'll tell him to do it when he gets back from his class.
So then, what was I say? What was I doing this? Oh. So afterwards, Kevin Owens hits another pump. No, he acts like he's all sorry about it. He acts like he shows compassion. But John said, since you're friends with Kevin Owens, you know that wasn't all bullshit. You knew he wasn't really compassionate about it. So then Kevin Owens lays out Jericho with another pump-up powerbomb, grabs a chair, puts it on his neck, and rams him against the steel post.
He broke his nose actually. Did you guys see that? He actually broke his nose.
Kevin Owens broke.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that was really cool. And 205 Live apparently was not able to follow that at all. Because guess who was the first person they saw on 205 Live right after that happened?
205 from Liddy.
TJP. So afterwards on Talking Smack, now we know it's going to be AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. And Johnson,
Phenomenal.
other than Rusev, you know that's other than Rusev, the real main event of that show is Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, not fucking Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal.
Exactly.
So AJ
That's
Styles
fucking Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal.
on Talking Smack, even when
What
I
are
was
those guys fucking?
I shall not fuck the two.
So just a question though, you and Kevin Owens are friends.
I like to consider ourselves acquaintances.
Yeah, because you can't be friends. It's only a matter of time before he probably turns on you too. You know that.
I know that. There's two things you never do. One is you never become a friend with someone that's an employer's backstabber. And two, Sting, you gotta learn to stop making friends with those people.
Yeah. But then
Sting
you
has
have
no friend.
Stan. So afterwards, on Talking Smack, AJ Styles cut a great promo talking about how he's gonna beat Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. How SmackDown's his home, and how SmackDown is the one that's making the stars. and Kevin Owens cut a promo talking about how the drama between him and Chris Jericho had to end, how Jericho would constantly talk about how they're the Universal Champion. Like, you know all along, John Cena, who the real Universal Champion was.
By the way, I want to point this out. You want me to set up Joe for you?
Joe? Okay. And then Kevin Owens, it seems like they're setting up a Shane McMahon Kevin Owens match. It was like SummerSlam or something. I don't know.
Oh, it should be the Rusev. Oh, wait, Rusev.
Yeah. But anyhow, I like that. Now on to NXT. We had it aired on May 3rd, 2017. It was probably taped before that.
What show is these?
NXT.
Next up?
And then we had Percy Watson, Nigel McGuinness, and Tom Phillips. Your favorite commentator was Tom Phillips. Do you like Tom Phillips, Johnson?
Face fucking Phillips.
I don't know him.
So, the first match on the show was Killian Dane with Eric Young.
Out of the juice on this computer.
With Eric, I think we have one. I think we have time for one more.
This was like 35% when we started. It's an hour later.
Yeah.
Really one.
Compete the camera's still on.
You know, it's like if you see that on Korean Live, according to him, and he just took it.
So we had Killian Dane with Eric Young versus Danny Burch. Obviously, they know this is going to be a squash because Killian Dane's a monster.
Liam, Kelvin Dean.
Emma was injured.
Emma?
Yeah. No, Raw was live event.
Oh my goodness. Way to
It's
go,
Sasha.
Sasha Banks.
Huh?
Way to go, Sasha Banks.
Joseph, how do you like Sasha Banks?
She's kind of a bitch.
She
And like in
banks
real
on
life, she's actually a
She
bitch.
banks on it.
But anyhow, Killian Dane squashes Danny Burch and beats him with an electric chair into a Michinoku driver. That match was actually pretty decent. And then we have a Patrick Clark video package called, I don't know, Velvet Teen Dream. Pretty much he's gay. Supposed to be gay even though he's not gay, right?
Oh, and you figured that for yourself? You big boy, huh? That's a big boy pants on today.
So then we had the next match. I believe Steve was here for this match. It was Heavy Machinery versus Ricardo Watts and Hector Kunzman. I think that's how you say that.
Obviously, fucking Heavy Machinery wins because they're fat.
Yeah.
So.
And afterwards, Tucker Knight talked about how they want to fight the Authors of Pain, and Otis Dojovic says, "Boom, shakaloo." Not making that up. And so they want to fight the Authors of Pain, which I'm actually
The Authors of Pain.
And afterwards, #DIY get interviewed. They say they never got the full one-on-one rematch for the tag titles. They never got a fair one-on-one.
Cutest thing I've ever heard.
They never got
a one-on-one rematch.
They never got the fair one-on-one rematch. So they want to wrestle the Authors of Pain, and they said they're looking forward to the number one contendership for the NXT tag titles, or the NXT tag team competition. So then we had a Drew McIntyre video package. We had a Roderick Strong video package, which I liked this video package. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched NXT the last 2 weeks.
Supposed to be really nice.
It goes through his whole life. Talks about his mother, how his father was an alcoholic, his mother was a drug addict, and how his mother ended up, I think, having an overdose and shot his father. Yeah.
You know what happened when I was a kid? My mom shot my puppy. What do you want me to do?
So then afterwards, he said that he used wrestling to help escape all that in his past life. He became Mr. Ring of Honor for 13 years. Now he's having a kid, and now he feels like he has to provide for his family.
Already had a kid.
Yeah.
Already had his son.
So afterwards, what was funny about this is you see William Regal and Bobby Roode backstage. And
Rob Roode.
Bobby Roode's just on his phone. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's great." So William Regal.
The glorious one, Rob Roode.
Actually, I forgot a match. Conan Reeves versus Hideo Itami. We know who won that.
Yeah. Because you know why? Because Conan Reeves is still upset that no Jose saved him.
Didn't save
him.
And then, so William Regal, Bob wants to have Hideo Itami face him for the NXT title, and then Bobby Roode says that you should be keeping me healthy because I'm the champion. And we're gonna be like, I know what you're talking about. You want Hideo Itami to feel like it's earned that right, so he makes the number one contenders match between Hideo Itami and Roderick Strong for next week, which now it makes sense why they were showing these Roderick Strong video packages, because it didn't really make any sense.
Because it's gonna face Rob Roode for the championship.
Or it could be Hideo Itami.
We've Rob Roode.
And then afterwards,
Rob Roode could face Bobby Roode.
And then
Robert Roode.
Then we had a battle royal where the winner becomes the number one contender to the NXT Women's Championship. Lacey Evans was in this match. Billie Kay, Liv Morgan, Aaliyah, Peyton Royce, Ember Moon, Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott. There was no Rebby Sky cited. And it's a battle royal. You know, you have the typical eliminations. I didn't mind the battle royal too much. Obviously, it came down to like the main faces of NXT. Ember Moon eliminated both Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, which I thought, because of their characters, they should have eliminated Ember Moon, but that didn't happen. So it came down to the final three: Ruby Riott, Nikki Cross, and Ember Moon. And Asuka hits the win.
Literally.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Throws Ember Moon through the ropes and just lands her shoulder first on the floor, which I think caused her to get injured because she was holding her shoulder and the medics had to go check on her afterwards. And I guess the match just ended, even though it's a battle royal, it's not supposed to be qualifications. I didn't really like the finish to that.
Just ended, I guess.
And then Asuka takes out Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross. Got the Ruby Riott invite this week.
Cross.
So then Olivia go backstage, tells Ember Moon that she's going to defend the NXT Women's Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match, which now is going to probably turn into a triple threat since Ember Moon is out.
It's already been transpired.
And Asuka's obviously going to retain the championship because Ruby Riott's too new and Nikki Cross.
Ruby Riott?
Nikki Cross sucks.
Nick Cross,
at least the good thing about
triple
threat matches is, at least the good thing about triple threat matches is it's not disqualification. You can pick as much ass as you want.
Johnson's dying.
Johnson, are you okay?
Yep.
Johnson's dying. Someone save Johnson.
When you're able to,
Someone save Johnson.
do I have to save you, John? Do you have to give the Heimlich?
Johnson's crying. Someone save him, please.
I think Johnson's going to blow up.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
Is Johnson okay?
Johnson's okay.
What happened?
Don't know.
He's just dying right in front of our eyes.
Oh. I feel bad for laughing.
You try to cough by doing the Russo voice.
But Johnson, so I know John hates it when a wrestler loses a kick into my ass. How do you feel about it, Johnson?
He loves it. He's the exact opposite.
Contrary what you may believe.
Something very white.
The voice got knocked out of whack. Anyway, like I was saying before.
You weren't saying anything before.
The finish of kicking too much ass sucks.
You love it.
Major ass.
So,
but like Lana level of ass.
So
you can't let your cousin hear you say that.
Hey, I was busting on John. He'll get his ass kicked. It wasn't me, it was him.
I guess we're done.
We have nothing else to talk about.
Penis.
What I'm talking about.
My dick.
No, there's one more story.
X-Pac.
Kid. 1, 2, 3 kid.
So I didn't get to read about this story.
It's funny. He was going through the airport, through customs to go to England because he had a show in England that he was supposed to go to. He didn't show up to it, and they put out a fucking a missing person report for him because he didn't show up. What had happened was he, because of his past, along with everyone else in that Scott Hall, they all have a past history.
Yeah.
So every time they go through, it gets red flagged. And I gotta find the exact number of drugs that he had on him, but it's a lot. It's a hysterical amount. he got red flagged. They kept him, they arrested him, and they booked him in jail. He went to prison. He said that wasn't true, but I don't believe Xbox because he's a drug addict. Let's see. X to the PAC. Where is it? What the fuck? Where is it now? Trying to search for his name in the group. When did I post it? Saturday?
Monday, thinking?
Before that. Oh, right, here it is. I found it. Got it. So, TMZ posted an article. So, there we go. X-Pac had so much meth on him when he was busted at LAX this week, and officials say they believe the intent was to sell it overseas. This is according to a police report obtained by TMZ Sports. As previously reported, the WWE legend was arrested on April 29th before boarding on an international flight to the UK. And now we've learned it was the airport drug-sniffing dogs that did him in. Turns out Xbox's real name, obviously Sean Waltman, was on a Customs and Border Patrol watch list for narcotics, presumably due to his history of drug-related arrests. When the wrestler went through Customs, his name was flagged and a drug dog was dispatched to search his bags. The dog alerted the humans to a hit and his bags were searched. According to police, officials found a whole bunch of drugs, including 3 cannabis chocolate bars, 2 THC liquid cigarettes, 38 meth/amphetamine capsules. He also had $736.10 on him in cash. Officials determined the large quantity of pills plus large quantity of U.S. currency and associated with narcotics sale. He was booked for the possession of narcotics with intent to sell, a felony. If convicted, he could face up to 4 years in prison. We reached out to Xbox camp. So far, no word back.
4 days in prison?
4 years in prison.
Years? Oh shit.
4 years in prison.
Right.
So he came out afterwards and said that it was for
like cold or something.
it was he had like a dick, something wrong with his dick or whatever. I forget what it was. He said it was for what the fuck did he say it was for? He said he took pills. He was taking pills for something. Did I post it on here? I forget what he said he was taking it for, but he said he is. What the fuck is that to my tongue? I can't say it. Fuck, I forget what it is now.
Yeah.
But anyways, he had like a infection.
Yeah.
That was what he said. He had an infection down there in the penis area. I think it's on his podcast.
Yeah, but you can't listen.
No, it's the readable version. Xbox got to the address of him. He said he took the flight without any issues, but as he tried to board the plane, his ticket was flagged. From there, he showed them marijuana as well as prescription. But one couple of prescriptions. He was up for 10 hours. He spent 2 days in jail. He says the meth charges are clearly a mistake from an on-site testing. When police arrived at Xbox, took it into custody. Just want to see like what it was. He had pills on him for something. He said. No, I forget what it was, but he had some like he had something wrong in his private parts. And Triple H is funny too because Triple H called him the world's worst drug dealer.
Yeah, world's worst meth dealer.
Sounds like
It's
it.
gonna end. Triple H is probably gonna bail Xbox out if he can, and send him straight to fucking rehab.
Yeah.
And because if he doesn't go to rehab this time, Triple H can bail him out.
He said that it wasn't meth, but it is meth.
Yeah.
You can't deny it.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
We're done.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
fuck you guys.
Give me my computer.
No send off.
How are we ending it here?
Oh, yeah.
I've just received a jolt to the heart. My celestial energy is running out. I'm dying.
You're not. We don't show Friday.
I know. I'm saying that I'm dying.
Johnny Seth is not going to be here on.
Well, we hope you feel better before. But
I'm going to die on Friday.
well,
There's
I
only
guess
one person that can save me, but he'll never show up. Wink, wink.
let's
Anyway, good Frank really shows up.
John Seth, you're gonna have to do something about this. Let's do all plugs.
Jesus Christ!
Alright, I'll do
Please check out the Football Reporters
Football
show.
Reporters. This thing.
Thumbs
Wrestling
up,
Roundtable.
comment, subscribe, Wrestling
Roundtable.
Yeah, well, you know all Owen's channels, so all you have to do is go to the bottom
plug your
of the
channels
description.
quickly.
SpongeBob reviews. Thumbs in them.
Quick.
You don't like them?
Quick. Plug your channels. I have one.
Haters, the Young Brothers, me and John, if he can be done, I'm going to upload a video in a few minutes. John Seth, do you have any channels you want to plug?
No.